Want to be able to craft legendary components? Well, today I'm going to tell you guys a nice and easy way to actually go about doing it, where it's not going to save you time, but it's going to save you money. So let's go ahead and talk about it. This is LaserBolt and welcome to today's video, guys. Today we're going to be talking about how do you craft legendary components. Now, legendary components are very crucial for a couple of reasons. They're crucial not only for you having to upgrade your weapon, they're crucial for you having to be able to craft items, and they're just extremely very important when it comes to being able to get all the high level gears. So let's go ahead and take a look at our crafting area here. And we're going to go and upgrade a couple of items here that we might want to upgrade. So let's say we want to upgrade these here. And in order for us to upgrade these, as you guys notice right here, it's going to tell us we need all these components to update a legendary item. Now, you're probably wondering, Laser, how do you have so many of these items? Well, it's by using this very simple method that I'm about to show you guys. Now, there is one more method that I'm not going to be including in this video because it's a little bit complex, and that is how to farm the green components. And you guys will understand what I mean when I mean why the green components are so important. So let's talk about exactly how you're able to get it. So there are a couple ways that you're going to be able to obtain these components, which are called legendary components. If you go to any store or any item shop, you'll be able to go in here and they're going to have them for sale. So you're going to be able to buy them. But the problem with this is that there are $1,000 to buy one. So if you guys have found my money guide video, you guys are probably going to be like, I mean, I could spend $1,000, but there's going to come a point where you're going to be running out of money, and you're going to definitely want to get these more often than you're currently getting them, which is buying 1,000. Remember, he only sells 50, so after you buy all 50, it's level capped. You're going to have to go to another store and get another 50, and that becomes quite a problem. The other one is the legendary upgrade components. These are other ones that are really good, but you also have to go ahead and once again, only have a cap to 50. Now, there are things that I would recommend whenever you go to these stores that you should definitely buy, and that would be the legendary blueprints. These are really important to actually pick up, and I'm going to kind of break it down on how you get blueprints in another video, but as of right now, we're talking about the components. So how exactly do you go about farming these? Well, in order for you guys to farm these, I'm going to show you guys a very simple trick that's going to have you farming them. So basically, whenever you go to a store, you want to make sure you pick up all of these, which are green, which are the uncommon components. You got the rare components, and you also have the rare item components and the epic item components. Now, these are going to be extremely important because that's what's going to make us be able to make more legendary components. But there is a requirement to actually being able to do this very effectively. So you're going to go to our character screen, and in the technical ability, you're going to want to have at least 18 points into this ability. The reason why you want to have 18 points into this ability, because some of the stuff that we're going to be picking up is going to help us craft. And it's kind of, I mean, I'm a little bit, I wouldn't say upset, but I wish that they don't make us spend too many points into crafting so we could get legendary stuff, because I feel like once you get towards the end game of the game, it becomes a bit of a problem when you don't have none of these. Like, let's say you spend it on somewhere else and you didn't spend enough on crafting, you're going to hit a wall because it's going to be a lot harder for you guys to get legendary stuff. So crafting plays a huge role in this game. I think they really wanted to focus it, but I think 18 points was a little bit too much. Maybe like 12 would have been cool, but I digress. So let's talk about the ones you actually need. So you need the true craftsman ability, which allows you to craft rare items. This is going to be important because the way this works is we're going to be piggybacking off each item. You're also going to need the passive, which gain more components with assembling, extremely important. You're also going to need Grease Monkey, which allows you to craft epic items. You're also going to need grants efficient upgrades, which grants 10% chance to upgrade the item for free. This one's not a requirement, but I suggest you pick this one up. That 10% would be good. But if you don't want to pick it up, you don't have to, okay? You could save that 1 point. This one, Edge Runner Artisan, this is actually a requirement. You need to get this one. Now, this is the reason why we need 18 points in here, because we cannot get this one unless we dump 18 points in here. Basically, what this is going to allow you to do, it's going to allow you to craft legendary items. Now, that's pretty much what you need. in order to craft some. But to actually save some money and save some components, you're gonna need things like cost optimization, which reduces the component cost of crafting items by 30%. This is actually pretty good because it's gonna save you a ton of resources. In addition to that, if you just get this to level 1, it's gonna give you 15%. Once you hit level 2, it gives you 30%. The other one that's really good is this one right here, which is let there be light, which reduces the component cost of upgrade items by 20%. Once again, this is 10% at the first upgrade, 20% at the next one. And the last one is tune up, allows you to upgrade low quality components into higher quality ones. Those are the requirements you guys need. It's basically you're gonna need to have level 18 on your tech and have at least a 1, 3, let's see, 4, 5, 6, 7, at least 8, like between 8 to 9 points that you're gonna perk points that you're gonna have to dump in here. But you need to get this to level 18. So once you have that, guys, how do you go about farming them? Well, you're gonna go to your crafting area, and the way we farm these is, if you notice right here, if I click on this, it's gonna tell me that I need 6 legendary components. Now I'm good at the end, towards the end of this video, I'm gonna give you guys a tip to actually even get more of these components very easily, and you might already have some already. Now, in order for us to craft legendary, of course, we need blue components, right? And in order for us to craft blue components, we need red components. And in order for us to craft green components, we're gonna need white components. That's pretty much the gist of it, and that's how that breaks out. So let me show you guys quickly what we're gonna do. So we're gonna craft some of these. As you see right there, we crafted some, okay? So once we crafted some green ones, we're gonna go to the blue ones, and we're gonna craft some blue ones. We'll click on that. And since we already crafted green ones, it's just gonna pretty much take away the 6 ones that I crafted, and now I crafted blue ones, right? So now we crafted blue ones, so we need to craft purple ones. So now we craft purple ones, we go like that, boom, 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 and then we craft these guys, which are not gonna cost us $1,000. It's only gonna cost us 6 of these, and then we just craft and craft and craft. So that's pretty much how you're gonna be able to farm it. Basically, you're gonna be piggybacking out of all the components from white, green, blue, purple, and then to actually get gold. Now this is very effective because let's say we want to get a gun here, and I'll buy a gun, and I'm gonna show you guys exactly what I mean about that. So that's gonna be very helpful. But the trick I want to give you guys is this one in particular. You're gonna want to go to your inventory. You're gonna go to your backpack, and within your backpack, if you click this kind of not all items, but consumables. These consumables actually have a really good resource to give you some of these components. You might already have some, and you don't really need all these consumables. There's some that are very helpful. There's some that are, you can just get rid of them. So, for example, if I get rid of this health booster right here, which increases my max health to 20%, look at all the components it gives me. It gives me a total of 3 green, 5 blue, 3 white. So that's a lot of components right there, guys, just by dismantling this health booster. Now, I've been trying to find a place to actually be able to craft that one, to kind of, farm it, but I haven't been able to yet. But it would be a really good way of actually just getting a bunch of those and just, dismantle. So if you go through every item right here, it's going to tell you how much components you get. So the secret here is to try to get as many whites, then try to get as many greens, then, so forth, blues, and then purples, right? That would be the key factor here. But there's a really good place to see what items you find in the game that you're going to be able to dismantle and actually nab yourself some really good components. So those are actually a really good source and a viable option if you probably already have some to get you a head start. Now, so let me show you guys why this becomes practical. Because whenever you guys go to a shop or a vendor, you're going to go ahead and purchase a lot of blueprints. Now, these blueprints are going to allow you to craft these weapons, which is actually pretty dope. And this is almost towards endgame, guys. You're definitely going to want to make sure you get into crafting. As you see right there, guys, I currently only had like 3 weapons. Now I have a total of 5 weapons. So let's say I wanted to craft this. It's going to ask me for one of these components, 15 blues and 15 blues, 15 purples, and one gold. So if I wanted to craft that one, it's going to be about the same thing. But one thing you want to know about this is that the only way you're able to craft these weapons is if you already own a variant of this weapon that is the same variant but a lower tier, so like a purple. So let's say if I wanted to craft I see right now I don't have a hand cannon here, right? But if I wanted to craft a hand cannon, I could theoretically craft one of these hand cannons, which would be this one right here. It would allow me to craft the Kongu because I own that. Okay, so I own it because I own it. And then it would let me actually make it into a legendary. So basically, I would go like that. Boom. It's currently crafted, right? Alright, so what you guys saw right there, I crafted the Congo and I crafted the Chingona. Now, in order for me to actually convert these to legendaries, I first have to craft them in purple, in a purple variant. And as you guys see right now, I have them in gold. So if I wanted to make this Chingona, if I wanted to make this legendary, I just go ahead and craft it. And now I have that legendary weapon right there. If I wanted to craft the Congo, I go ahead and craft the Congo. And now the Congo is legendary. So that's pretty much how it works. You need to have the purple variant first in order to be able to upgrade it. So for example, I have these really cool glasses, which are the Johnny Aviators. What I do here is I craft it. It's going to turn it into, from blue, it's going to turn it to purple. And then see how it's not showing here? If I go here, it's not going to show in here, right? So it shows there right now. So you have to get out of your menu and come back here. So I craft this. Now these are going to turn into legendaries. So the really cool items, like for example, you see right now if I go in here, I do have the Johnny Aviators in blue variant. I have them in purple variant, but I want to use them in legendary variant. The reason why I want to use them in legendary variant is because it gives you a couple benefits. For example, this purple one, see, it gave me 2 mod slots. So now I know I want to try to get one that has 2 mod spots that are going to allow me to give more damage or more output. So one thing I do want to recommend though, guys, regarding in the crafting area, is make sure you guys get the upgrade that when you dismantle something, you keep the mod, because you definitely do not want to be, you want to be saving some mods that are actually pretty good. That's pretty much the gist of it, and that's the reason why you actually want to go about being able to farm legendary components to be able to get as much, not only level up your armor, but also get the blueprints and be able to do blueprints if you don't have a specific weapon. So for example, this is the one I bought. I could go ahead and craft this right here. And this is the other one that I bought, I believe, right? And I could go ahead and craft this as well. And as you guys see right there, once those are crafted, if I go in here, they're not going to be red because these, I can no longer, these are specialty weapons. I can no longer get these weapons. But these are weapons I can just keep going and rolling until I get enough DPS or I get the, the mod slots that I want for that particular weapon. So there you guys have it. That is how you can farm legendary components. I do hope you guys did find this video helpful and informative. If you did do me the huge favor, guys, drop a comment and a like. Thank you guys for watching. Enjoy our Cyberpunk 2O77 content, and I'll talk to you guys later.